Hello, everybody. Hello. I hope you can hear me. It's just me and SiriBot right now. Welcome you all. I probably need to go over to Twitch and let me go over to Twitch on your side and I'll probably still have the emote only off because I never turned it.
Right.
No, that was yours.
That was mine. You didn't turn yours off yet.
Crap. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to do this on Dadman's phone. So we're... Well, it doesn't say I'm live, though. How come it doesn't say I'm live? Maybe because it starts...
Yeah, it did say you're live a second ago. Just shut it and close it up again. Shut it down and restart it.
Okay, let's do all this. Hey, Lady V, thank you for being back. Here I am. Let me just make sure I have emote only off on the on my Twitch side here.
I'm a mod too, so
I know that's why I'm doing it on your phone.
Okay. Hello, Lady V. Good to see you again.
There. Okay. So I need to go. I do need to go to your. Are you worried about your Twitch channel being on emote only off right now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's gonna crash it.
Okay. So, and if they do, we'll just do it.
Yeah, I'm not as popular as you on Twitch. But
okay. Hello, Lady V. Thank you so much for being here. We actually changed the position of the camera, and I made it like kind of a wide screen. So I don't know. I don't know if it looks any different, but it sure is pretty looking, isn't it? We're just started early. We're just going to chat and just me and Dadman until 10 o'clock. And then when 10 o'clock hits, I'll actually do my Morning Musings show.
More birds.
But yeah, I just thought we would just kind of hang out here for a little bit and see if we can get this thing working.
I don't know if you noticed one of Lady V's comments on the earlier streams. She talked about the aggressive Georgia birds. Yeah, I can believe it. They don't move very.
Yeah, no, they're like, I dare you. I dare you. Yes, I agree with you. We usually say, come hop in the back seat, and enjoy the ride.
Yep, get your snacks.
So, okay, so we got the Twitch here. Let me go to the YouTube real quick and check that out.
Yep.
Okay, we are live here. Excellent. I'm going to I can't like myself like I normally do. It makes me a little sad. It makes me sad. I like liking myself. Okay. So we'll just keep this one here.
But actually, you may have it better off right there. The only thing is we don't get that second camera, which was kind of neat with what we're experimenting. But cows over there. Yay, cows. So they're standing, so the fishing's good.
Yeah, cows are standing, so the fishing must be good.
Except for that one cow.
Well, if the majority of the cows are standing, it's good fishing. If they're laying down,
if you're doing it through StreamYard, you're getting everything you want. You can see both Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, versus my side where I only do it on YouTube.
Lady Elements, I've had hawks and sparrows mad about construction.
Oh, well.
Construction. Try me. Humans, stop this madness. Leave our trees alone. Yeah, I can see that. I hate it. I hate it when I see more trees cut down where we live to build more subdivisions.
Yeah.
It's just, well, number one, I just don't like them coming into my neck of the woods. I'll be serious. I'll be honest with you. I don't like the growth in our area. I wish they'd go to another part of the town and grow, but
we've actually had coyotes.
We've had coyotes in our neighborhood. Yep.
That's a big city, and actually we saw a dead wild hog once on the side of the road. So.
Yep. We are now in White Plains. Is it White Plains?
I think it is. I always get it confused with Plains, Georgia, where Jimmy Carter was from. I don't know why. It's just weird.
With their little post office right here.
Yeah. Oh, and the Coleman store that you thought was like Coleman camping gear store.
Yeah, Slowdy V. I love nature. Yes, I do too.
Lady V seems a few of my beach streams. So yeah, I miss those, but those will be for a while. Now, I don't know where I'll be working in the ugly cities.
I'm eating some toast. Actually, it's not toast. It's bread from our lunch, our dinner last night at Raising Cane's.
Yeah, which is not just bread. It is their garlic toast.
It's not garlic toast. It's just butter toast. But I swear I taste garlic in it. They're saying.
Yeah.
It's good.
We're calling it garlic toast whether they agree or not.
It tastes like it's got garlic in it.
There's something, not just butter in it. Yeah, there's a salt. There's some kind of
seasoning.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting. You know, it's really weird, like watching the camera, and then watching it in real life, because the clouds. It's like the clouds are fake. They're not even moving. Very, very surreal. Lost. Oh, we will be bopping in and out. We are on 15, and we are in rural Georgia. I love garlic. Let me see. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to get the. There we go. I love garlic. Makes bad breath worth it too. Yes, garlic's delicious. I have this neat thing that has dried garlic, and then grind it into your food, which, oh my gosh, it smells really good. Those are kind of neat. Roasted garlic in a little grinder dispenser. That was kind of neat. And I have powdered garlic. I like real garlic. I have minced garlic. I have every kind of garlic you can have.
So basically, with StreamYard's on your phone, you just push it to highlight the comment.
It's just like you do on
with the mouse. Okay, I'm just noticing. I wonder what the three dots are. I wonder if you can delete comments with those.
I don't know. Let me look. If I do something to you, Lady V, I apologize. Star comment, put user in timeout, ban user, and delete their comment.
Oh yeah.
Interesting that I can do that here.
Yeah.
Because I was worried about being able to, like, if a bot come in or something.
Right. Well, that's kind of cool. That maybe it may cut down on the need for this. If you
yes. There we go. We're back.
Hey.
So we got about 30 minutes until the Morning Musings show. So we're just going to kind of enjoy the draw here and chat with you guys. And
you know,
are you lady actually?
Well, one time we ought to just go back through southern Georgia like we did a long time ago. Instead of 16 to 95, go through the small Georgia towns.
Why?
It's not much different time-wise, really, if you look at it.
I know, but you can't.
But just seems very.
See you later. Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you for stopping by.
Take care. Hope to see you again later. Well, with the formal show. So, Mrs. What kind of surprises do you have for us today? Can you tease the show?
It's just the show. It's birthdays and it's celebrations with no memes because we're live. We're driving.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing special. It's Groundhog Day.
Ooh, I wonder if there's going to be a theme there with that. But
no.
Oh, no.
Because I can't do memes.
Okay. I have to watch a Bill Murray movie when we get home in honor.
Like I said yesterday, the Groundhog movie is the same front words and backwards. Same day over and over again.
Yep.
There's some pretty country. I kind of feel like this is like one of those like nature camps where they just have it where they feed the squirrels.
Yeah.
And they get thousands of subscribers. I just think that's so weird.
That whole fallout. I just don't see how station copyrights and all the other stuff, but it's all interesting. It's always unique too with this part of Georgia with these passing lanes.
Yeah.
It's really nice that they built the passing lanes where you get times where you can pass the slower traffic.
Doing no. I'm gonna try something since nobody's here. Okay, you're watching it there, right?
Yep.
Is it still there?
Yep.
Ah. Go away.
There you go. Because when you went off of it, it brought up that's the live picture. The other had stopped. So it should be, there you go. All right.
Okay, well, I reposted it.
All right, cool. Woohoo. So we're back. The experimentation continues.
Well, there's nobody here, so.
You never know. There's two now. Somebody could be lurking. Yeah.
Well, if you're lurking, thank you.
There's also the Twitch side.
I think it's you on Twitch and I think it's you on Twitch and YouTube.
Yay! Yay me! But
Yes.
it's neat with that StreamYard though. It looks like you can do everything you need to over there without having to do this here.
If I could get to the chat, see, before I couldn't get to the chat when it was way over there, but moving it to here.
Well, let's experiment with something real quick. Type in hi on here and see if you can, well, I don't want you to time me out or ban me though.
No, I don't want to time you out. So we'll just do it if we need to.
And then see if it does take it off of the YouTube side or the Twitch side. That's very interesting. But hey, welcome in, folks. It is still the Mrs. Show. We're driving through Georgia.
Oh, we have 4 people watching. I wonder who you guys are. Thank you so much for popping through.
Yeah, right now we're kind of open topics as we're driving through Georgia.
If you like, right now we're just driving. My morning show, I'm actually going to start it at 10 o'clock because that's when I normally do. But we thought we'd just let you guys enjoy some of the countryside. And hey, Deshawn, see? Hey. The no typing zone. How you doing this morning? It is about 9:36. in my neck of the woods, we've been streaming about 13 minutes here. At 10 o'clock, I'll actually start my morning show, but here we go. I'm grumpy. I need more sleep. Oh, I understand that, man. Yeah. I slept on a love seat last night. Woo!
I slept on a cot, and my back woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm right there with you. Don't you hate not getting sleep?
Yeah. But we are obviously going into the sun, so we apologize for. Actually, it looks kind of pretty, so I don't apologize for it. I think it looks kind of pretty, the thing. But yeah, it is. It's kind of bright. We did some experimentating. That's kind of why we started a little early. Dadman did some practice on his stream, and then we got this one all set up, and it was like, why not just start the stream, chat with people so they can see the pretty scenery as we're driving, and then we will, like I say, at 10 o'clock we'll actually start the content of my show. But yeah, we are in rural Georgia on 15, heading east. Heading what direction does it say?
Technically south. We're heading south and east.
But is this
I'd go south, north, and even goes east-west.
So we're on 15 south. Yesterday we drove 6 hours north to take our oldest home. They had to come into our neck of the woods and do some follow 15 signs, so go straight. They had to do some work in our neck of the woods, and
got to see the great little city of St. Augustine for several days. I did carpool a little. If you've never been to St. Augustine, you ought to get off into downtown. Really interesting.
Very small, very alley-ish. But yeah, so we had to, on Sunday, I came and got them, drove 6 hours, got them, and then drove 6 hours back on Monday. And then they had to work for a couple days, do some work for a couple days, and then a half day on Thursday. So after they worked on Thursday, we had to drive back to Georgia because they had a class on Friday, and then we're driving back home. So I've driven this thing four times. So I've literally driven a day, 24 hours, 6, 12, 24 hours to and from Georgia just in 1 week. But I'm kind of figuring it out each time. I drove differently, but it makes sense what my oldest was saying. Take 15 off of 16, and then you just go 15 to 16 to 95 to home. So yay. But yeah, this is just some pretty. How come doing? It just looks really. I was looking at the. Is this like really gotten a lot of the? It's got more of the windshield. It's making it go up a little bit more. I'm just trying to get less of the front of the, but I don't think it's going to work. We got a lot of the dash.
Oh, well, earlier it looked fine.
I know. I think it looks better now. It's just going to have to be like that.
Okay.
Well, my name is by the
this
dash.
Is Sparta.
Sparta. So what was that? What's that one movie that had Kirk Douglas in it?
Spartacus.
Spartacus. I am Spartacus. I am Spartacus. They
So-
all said everyone is
I
Spartacus.
think Snorri Poopas made a comment about Wendy's birthday the other day. It was the only person not Spartacus in the movie.
Yeah.
With the birthday ladies.
Yeah.
So. Oh, nice city hall.
It's
Clock
hot.
tower.
Yeah.
We'll look for the 15s.
It's very the fisheye. The camera is very interesting.
Yeah. Oh, there's this turn now.
Oh, I hate this one. I will tell you, no. Oh, this is going to be hard. No, yes, no. White car coming. White car coming. White car is coming. No. Oh, they're turning. You can go. They didn't put their blinker on until.
Gotcha. Little small town Georgia.
In a small town. Isn't there a song? Didn't someone sing something about a small town?
Yeah, John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah, thank you. I wonder if I should move the camera up a little bit, but I'm not going to.
It looks okay from this angle. I mean, honestly,
I guess from here it looks okay. Let me.
Yeah.
I guess it does
Watch
look
it from
okay.
the stream angle.
Yeah.
The Burger Wings place and all that. And hey, we got somebody else to listen to this comment. This up here, this is the Food Mart, Rocky's Food Mart, where we stopped a couple weeks ago, and I had the Dallas Cowboy conversation. Great Georgia Southern conversation with somebody about Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
Exactly. So.
Well, we're just going to drive, and I can't see anything now.
Yeah, really.
The sun is horrible.
Oh, and there's GSP back there. I need to make sure I watch my speed limit because these hard-working Georgia State Patrol guys that really do their jobs very effectively. You do see them too.
They don't hide.
They don't hide. They are out. No, not 45. All right.
If someone is, I'm kind of trying to see with the sun so bright, sometimes it's hard to see this stream.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to kind of have a phone that I could look close up to.
Yeah. You can hold this one between the two. That's the reason why. Yeah, I got you now.
Oh, I hope some people show up at 10 o'clock.
Hey.
We've had them kind of come through your stream, and then.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I'm glad Deej is here.
Deej is here.
And just, I hope you're just kind of chilling. Maybe you fell back asleep if you're allowed to, if you're able to. If you're at work, I hope that this kind of keeps you company.
Let's just get rid of those grumpy feelings. We'll have a daily dose of positivity with the
Woohoo!
missus.
Well, I'm not one about all this. We have to do this fake happy crap.
Right.
I mean, if you're grumpy, you're grumpy. But, just. I mean, I think anybody that's happy all the time is insane.
Or fake.
Or fake. I mean, I will say that if I'm kind of grumpy and I go on to a show, I'm not going to sit here and, during the show.
Yeah.
But, usually it'll kind of get me out of my grumpiness. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the way the road kind of looks mountainy, little hillies, like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
But, I mean, people are allowed to have emotions, and I don't mind. I mean, somebody can be grumpy or upset, and that's okay. I hope I can lighten.
You might want to angle it down. But, all right.
really can't.
Okay.
Like that. Then you really see a lot of the.
Yeah, we got a really bad sun glare right there.
Well, it'll just glare until the sun goes up a little more.
Yeah.
It's kind of pretty, kind of artistic-y. But yeah, I just hope that if somebody's kind of grumpy and everything, that my show can kind of help alleviate a little bit of the grumpy.
Yeah.
Or if someone's kind of in a funk, at least for a little bit, that they can just kind of forget about it. I guess that's my thing is I mean, I try not to dwell on it in all aspects, or get it, or deal with it and try to move on. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I hold on to things way longer than I should.
A lot of us tend to do that, really.
And I'm trying to get better at that. Not. If I get mad at somebody, I just want to get mad at them, resolve it, and be done, and not hold on to it forever. Because if you're dealing with other humans in any capacity, you're going to get mad. Someone's going to upset you. You're going to get your feelings hurt or something, and you just got to learn to. Well, I say you. When I say you, I'm actually meaning me, because I can only talk about myself. But I try to just, get over it, get it dealt with. Not when I say get over it, I don't mean get over it, but get it reconciled and move on. And sometimes that's hard, because if someone hurts you or something, and and you just kind of, that's kind of weird. There's some just there. You got to sometimes realize it's their problem, and move on from it. But yeah, I used to be extremely, extremely sensitive, and I got hurt all the time because I just did. And I kind of have learned to regulate that I am not I'm not taking the blame for other people's actions, and I used to all the time. And I always thought, oh, they did this because I did something. It's my fault. And that's not always true. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. And I had to figure out the and differentiate. And when it was my fault, reconcile, admit it and go to that person and apologize, and then it's in their court. And sometimes they don't want to take the ball, but then that's their problem, not yours. So, yeah. Edmund almost went off the road. I was saying, don't go off the road. Please don't. But these are kind of, I love it. They have these passing lanes where the two roads alternate each side. They go to safely. And so I think that's kind of neat. Those that want to see. Hello, everybody. We're back. Okay, that's going to be interesting. That's not as wide as the other one, so we're looking at this one for a minute.
At least we get the sun out of our face. Yay!
Okay, we're back.
Looks like,
Well, let's be putting the camera on.
looks like it might be a little glitchy too.
Well, if it's glitchy, it's because where we're at.
That's okay.
Oh, there it looks like it's cleared up.
Yay!
So you need to focus on driving and not on looking at the stream.
I'm always focused on driving.
So we're back. Well, that I learned something there. If the StreamYard stops working, it stays on until I can get the stream back on. So if you notice that you just see a blank screen, it's because I have to come back into it work. see if it's Twitch, and then I can.
Right. That's the thing is, at least it shows you which side is doing it, so that way you can. I do like that with StreamYard.
It's about 10 o'clock, guys. We're going to give a few minutes and see if some people pop in for the show. And if they are, then we will kind of start the stream. So yes, the bad thing is that there's a huge glare.
Yeah, because we're headed to the east.
Atwood, what's up? What's up, Atwood?
Atwood, if you don't mind sharing the stream out repeatedly, that'd be good too.
Yes, if you could retweet this or repost it or whatever the heck they call it now. I started a little early just to kind of check things out and to see how stuff worked. And hey, if you notice, if the picture leaves, but you still have the stream, don't leave. I have to come back into StreamYards and reset everything up to get my video. But we are still live. You just can't hear us. So don't leave if it does something weird. But yeah, I'm going to wait a few minutes just to see if anybody else pops in, and then we'll start our show and just kind of talk as we're going. Today is Groundhog Day. Happy Groundhog Day. If you're in Europe, happy Hedgehog Day. Yeah. So we are on 15 South, just driving in Georgia.
And more cows.
More cows? Most are standing. Oh, I don't know. I think fishing's 50-50. When we were driving down to Orlando one time, there was a field of cows. And my kids were smaller then. And my mom was with us. And she said, oh, the cows are standing. The fishing must be good. Just kind of like a little throwaway, line. And then when we were driving somewhere another time, and gosh, the kids were little, and the youngest woke up, and just out of the blue, he goes, the cows are standing, the fishing must be good. And it was like a completely, like, weeks, it was a long time after my mom had said that, just kind of as a throwaway line, didn't even think anyone was listening. So this past week, we were driving up here, and we saw the cows, and Ang said, oh, the cows are standing, the fishing must be good.
Yep.
So it's just become a friend. Every time we see cows, we check to see if there's more standing or more. Hey, Corey's here. Let's see if I can. Let's see. We got Atwood here. What's up? Now we have Corey. Let me see if I can get Corey here. Is that Corey? I think I got Corey. Says hello. Oh, hello. Let's see. Is that all? And we have Snortapoopus. Hello. It's really hard for me to see the chat. Actually, I can see it here. It'll be a little delayed, but I might
Sorry
not.
about the sun, though. That just.
No, I like the sun. The sun's pretty. It's a pretty picture. I'm probably not going to be putting a lot of the chat on the screen because the sun is. It's very hard for me to see the StreamYards to do that. But I'm doing StreamYards so that I can actually be on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Because we do have a few Twitchers that's the only medium that they use, the only platform that they use.
Right.
So, yes, I'm going to let you guys know that if the picture leaves the screen and all you see is the background, we are still live. Do not leave the show. I have to take and rejoin the show, and that I have to reset up the camera and I have to set up the audio, which will take me a couple minutes. So but don't leave. Just talk amongst yourselves if that happens.
Keep it going.
Keep it going, because I will be back. And if one of you notice that the stream goes black, if you could just put in there, hey guys, don't leave. Mrs. will be back in a minute. That way I can work on getting the stream up instead of typing. So that would be great.
We're actually hoping to be out of the bad part of the buffering, you know?
Yes, we're hoping. Well, I think that was a StreamYard thing. I don't necessarily think that was a buffering thing.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes or so before we start doing our birthdays and things. But yes, I was saying earlier, this is my 4th trip in less than a week. To and from Athens.
Hey, feel free to share out the stream, folks.
Yes, please do that. Yes, on Sunday I drove up to Athens. On Monday I drove home from Athens, and then yesterday me and Dad, thank God Dadman was here to help, but we drove back to Athens, and now today we're on our way home. That's why I couldn't do a stream yesterday, was we were getting ready to go, and it was going to be a while till I see my oldest again. So I did want to spend time with them, even in the car, even if they weren't really, if they were working, I didn't care. I wanted to be focused on them. Oh, Bucky liked it. Thank you. So, oh, we have Ragnar over on the Twitch side. Hello, Ragnar.
Hey, Ragnar.
So glad you are here. How many
people? Bucky too?
Bucky tweeted it.
Thank you.
So thank you for that. It says we have 4 people watching. I appreciate that very much. Oh, that's on the YouTube side. How many does it say? I can't tell. We have 5 people watching. That includes Ragnar on Twitch side. And we're so glad you're there. Hello, hello, hello. Obviously we are driving. So this is a little different stream today than the ones I normally do. There will be no
lights in there.
It's a little camp area, it looks like. They're building a little camp area. There will be no memes because I can't. Let me see. Oh, I can do this. I'm going to go ahead and put Ragnar. So it's going to be just me kind of talking today. I do have birthdays and celebrations to talk about. And talking about the celebration thing, I got a really neat thing from someone. I'm not going to share who it is yet. I'm going to work on getting it where I can put it on the stream. And when you see it, then I will, there will be acknowledgments and thank yous. But I'm very excited about it. It's just been really neat. Some of the wonderful gifts that I have given to use on my streams, on the Twitch side, on the YouTube side, and just in general on my stream. And I thank everyone so much for that. That is very, very neat. And I do appreciate each and every one of them.
Do you need snack, bathroom, anything?
No,
okay.
I have some toast.
All right, cool. I'm going to get breakfast in a minute.
Yes.
I'll get back to driving. Sorry.
That's okay. Are you going to go through a drive-thru?
Maybe, or I'll walk in.
Okay.
Or the other while you're talking.
Okay. But yes, we are in the rural. That's a hard word to say. Rural. R-U-R-A-L. Is that how you spell it? Rural. Rural. It sounds very difficult for me to say. Rural Georgia. I sound almost like I sound like who is it? Scooby. No, yeah, Scooby. Rural. Rural.
Rural.
Rural. Rural.
Sanderville, Georgia.
We are in Sanderville. Isn't it so pretty? I hope you guys can kind of see some of the houses.
What's with all the boroughs? Because they got Davisboro ahead of us. We had Jonesboro up near Atlanta.
Borough?
Greensboro back behind
boroughs
us.
are like kind of counties.
Yeah,
boroughs.
B-O-R-O. All these towns end in borough. So.
Oh, I think it might be. It used to be like Greensboro, B-R-O-O-R-U-G-H, and they might have shortened it to borough, Greensboro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just a lot of them. Okay.
Well, it is about 9 minutes past the hour, and I think I might start my birthdays. What do you think? 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We have how many people do we have watching? We have 5 people watching. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it so much. We're in Sandersonville. Very pretty. I hope you guys can see it. I hope this is enough where you can. I might need them.
Oh, there's a Waffle House on the left, but we're not going to make y'all. It could be a Waffle House stream.
No, we are not going to end to Waffle House. I'm wanting to go home. I'm ready to be home. I hope that shows. Hope that's better. Kind of in a little. It's going to be a little. Crap! Is this live? No, let's go to overlap. It's going to be. It might be a little. What's it called? Jerky? Not jerky. I don't know. I can't remember.
Donuts and coffee in that house.
Oh, you gonna go get some donuts?
Sure, why not? Let me go check it out.
Okay, make sure you park the way that you.
I got you.
Can keep the stream going.
All
okay,
right.
Dadman's gonna go get some donuts. Give me that donut. Give me some donuts.
I'll check it out. Small town Georgia.
We have passed this. Oh, there's a dairy line. Burgers, shakes, and barbecue. There's your dairy.
Oh God, yeah, it's too early for that though.
Yes.
I think it's further down the road though.
Yes. Just park and pull. We're going to see a gorgeous parking lot, guys. Sorry about that. Dadman did something he swore he would never, ever do.
Well, it's not a big deal. There's like a wide open space. I don't mind backing in. I hate people trying to back in on a 2-foot spot. Anyway, be right back.
Yes, words are hard, Corey. You are so correct. Words are hard. Some words are harder for me.
Or would you rather have a bagel?
No, I know. I would rather have donuts.
Okay, no coffee. You good on drink?
Okay. I still have a whole drink here.
Okay.
Usually we're here in the evening, passing by here when, yeah. So we get to get some donuts. Yay! I don't normally eat donuts, but when we're driving, I just feel like the need sometimes to have something not good for you. And donuts seems to be it. So I'm going to, let's see, we're about 10 minutes in. I was going to wait just a few more minutes and see if maybe just a couple more people might show up. But yeah, in a week, I have driven this road 4 times, and it's about 6 hours each way. So I have literally been a day, if you put them all together, a day on the road. Yes, it is truly, I have been a day driving. And Snortapoopus, let's see if I can put it on the screen there. He says, it is a fine parking lot. A fabulous parking lot. The most amazing parking lot ever. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is amazing. If I was going to have to show a parking lot, this is the parking lot I should show. And yes, we are here in the parking lot. My seatbelt keeps catching. I had to push my seat way forward so that I could, if I needed to deal with the StreamYards, I could. And so, You know that the seatbelt does this thing where if it you pull it out too far, if you like getting to stop real fast, it locks, and my seatbelt gets into that, and it's like so frustrating when I'm trying to do something and I have to take the seatbelt off to do that. But yes, it's been an interesting week. It's been wonderful having my oldest with me, um, even though he had to work. It was nice to see him, and yeah, I'm gonna miss him. Even though we don't talk a lot, sometimes I say I just like breathing the same air. Um, this one's a little hard taking him back, even though it's been a while since they've been gone. This one, I don't know, is a little, seems to be a little emotional, and that's weird. Maybe it's because I'm tired. But yeah. Life continues. So we got some really, really neat stuff today. I was kind of waiting until Dadman got back to start. Um, we have some neat birthdays today, and and ironically, well, not ironically, but just kind of funny. Not in a ha ha way, but just interesting. Uh, we're going to have another reference to the Titanic. I mean, I know there were a lot of people in the Titanic, but to have birthdays, we have we had the captain of the Titanic this, I think, this week, and we've had a survivor of the Titanic a couple days ago, and we're going to have another uh, um, connection to the Titanic even today. So I think that's, it just was, to me, I just went, wow, that's kind of interesting. And my oldest being the pragmatist, because, well, Mom, there were a lot of people involved with the Titanic. It's not surprising they have birthdays together. Well, I'm like, yes, I understand that, but the fact that they actually, are notable enough to be remembered, I guess. I mean, because you're not going to say, this was a person who helped build the Titanic, his birthday today, unless they, you know, did something really notable. So I thought that was, and we have Penny here. Um, hey Penny, you just popped in to I'm headed out to the grocery store, and later I'm going to see Argyle. Oh, wonderful. Well, you have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. We are doing a drive stream, and Dadman is buying donuts right now. So that's why we're looking at a parking lot. Um, but hopefully there'll be some good donuts, and we'll be able to talk about the lovely flavors of donuts that Dadman is getting. I hope he doesn't get all chocolate, but we will see. We've never been to this donut shop before. We have passed it multiple times, and it's either been closed, or we've just been too tired or too anxious to get to where we're going, or too tired to stop and get some. Uh, so, but today we are. Um, oh, my alarm clock went off. Oh no. Oh no. Crap. Did I mess it up? Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. Okay. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
There you go.
Okay. Well, we're just going to keep it like this. It's a dual thingy,
Sorry,
whatever it is. It's now doing a dual thing.
All right. Well, do you want to show the donuts and describe them again?
Okay.
Give me a second. Let me get up and.
Just hold the box over your face like that.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we're going to try showing the donuts one more time. Okay, let's look here. Okay, here are the donuts. We have Bavarian, chocolate glazed, a lemon cream, mint chocolate chip, fruity pebbles, orange cream, blueberry, s'mores, cinnamon toast crunch cookie, a vanilla bean, then a chocolate cake, and an Oreo cookie. So those they are. So here.
And they are very, very good.
And they are very good. I'm going to see if I can remove the guest, this one out. So I'm going to remove that. Okay, I'm going to see if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me now? If you cannot, I will add the other one back. Okay, I don't think they can hear me, so we're going to add back. Okay.
I'll turn my volume down though.
Okay. Okay, guys. So we're just going to leave it like this. And it will be cool. So, okay. Make sure just wanted to make sure I had it.
Okay, Atwood says C in here. So
yeah, that was. Okay.
Here, I'm going to
grab one. So we're going to grab a donut real fast, and then I'm
chocolate iced. Yes.
I'm going to grab this one. Can you hold this one for me?
Yes, I can. I figured that's the one you would eat.
I was hoping you'd get a Bavarian cream. We're going to set them in the back seat. Hopefully you don't drive crazy and they go flying.
Oh man.
I might need your help.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah, just don't drive crazy, because if you do drive crazy, they're going to go flying. Now I've got to ask the question: how much did those donuts cost? That's the ultimate question here.
About $24.
Oh wow!
But hey,
which one? Okay, Corey's asking which is your favorite. I will tell you the ones that we picked. Dadman's is the cake donut. I'm not showing the picture.
Show it?
No, come on.
Okay.
They saw it.
All
Stop
right.
it. That's gross with your teethy marks. His is the cake donut with chocolate, and mine is the Bavarian cream. But I'm going to taste it and see if it is. You heard without it? Okay, I'm going to remove this one then. Because I want you to be able to see. So you can hear me now. Well, you got to wait until it goes to just. Can you hear me now? You can hear me now.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to keep it like this. I don't know why, but okay. So we are now going to drive.
Yep. Not too bad. Not cheap, but not too high.
Usually real Bavarian. This is not vanilla pudding.
Well, and see, that's why they're about $1.67 per donut, and they had some more that were more like about $1.80 per donut. But most of them are fancy. That's why I got some of the fancier ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. If it was, but just chocolate or cream, then yeah, I agree. But oh my God, it's worth it. Oh my God, forget Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, Dunkin' Donuts used to have a good chocolate glaze, but they changed all the ingredients for being healthy and stuff. Well, this is a great chocolate glaze, and that chocolate ice is just as good. So, all right, sorry about that detour. But yeah, oh gosh.
Well, I'm glad we figured out the microphone.
Well, the store's only been open since December, so it's not been open too long. I think we passed it a couple weeks ago when we came by.
Maybe it just seemed like, because I passed it. Yeah, I passed it I passed it 4 times this week.
And it's just like in a traditional Georgia building front porch. You should have seen the inside. It was really nice.
Was it?
Really nice place. Had a lot of retro stuff. Really a nice place to visit. So, yeah, nice little break. I know the Miss is going to enjoy her donut for a moment, and then
we'll do the birthdays.
Yay! So thank you everybody hanging out with us too. Yay!
So if we're talking and you can't hear us, let us know. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's almost time for lunch.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
This is really good, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to enjoy this, and then we'll do birthdays.
Yeah, well, I guess forget lunch. I mean, it's only 10 something, isn't it?
It's 10:37.
Oh, wow.
In my neck of the woods, which is the east coast of the United States.
All right.
I'm so glad you're here. We've been streaming for quite longer than 37 minutes, but the show officially started 37 minutes ago.
And we got donuts.
Oh, today we have donuts. I was telling them that it's like a treat to get donuts.
Yeah.
Help! I'm talking. Snorter Pooper says, "Help! I'm talking and I can't shut up."
Yes.
I missed. And Corey says, "I miss eating them. We got a good bakery here in town, but Burke's Bakery, they're real good."
Well, we don't, like the Miss said, we do not get them all the time because we can't have them either, but
it's a treat. When we're driving, when we're out of town, we always do something.
God, one day I'm going to get to that place, Dairy Lane.
Mm-hmm.
One day. It looks like they're open, but I know we've got to go home.
We got our stop.
I know. We got donuts.
Can you guys hear me now? Why is it not wanting to work? It did not.
Can you guys hear me
now? Okay. So we have this. Let me start the camera again, hopefully. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to
So you want me to go ahead and go then?
You go ahead and go. Oh my goodness gracious. This has just been, I'm on my earbud now, so I should be able to put it on you on here and not get feedback. We're experimentating, everybody.
Oh, I meant to retweet out, so.
So have you in the studio. We need you. Nope, it is not going to work.
Sorry.
That's not. I got to get you off camera. Remove the stage. Okay. But if push comes to shove, you can go on stage.
Okay. All right.
Oh, it's because I didn't mute your mic. Let's try it again. We're going to try adding him one more time and see if it's. But you know what? Your avatar is wrong. I don't understand that. Let's see. Yes. Are you invited to the stream? Edit his avatar. What? I just wanted to see if I can get it to work. Okay. So, okay, we got that. In case we need Dadman, he is there. So I'm assuming you guys can hear me okay?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Up here. It said turn left.
I'm sorry, guys. I pulled the camera down just for a second to make sure everything is working here. And you guys can hear me okay? Okay. So let me stick this back here. And we are going to start our... Oh, baby. Okay.
This is the beauty of our drive straight to the squirrel space.
Okay, so now we are now going to start our birthdays. So here we go. Welcome everybody. I'm so glad you are here. Yes, I know I outwood your ears, but we're so sorry for that. Some of it is just, we're figuring, I should have muted the mic is what I didn't do.
Okay. And again, if anybody could tweet it out again for us, we'd appreciate it because it is interesting. We need 4 phones, really.
Yes. Well, I wanted to get an iPad and be able to monitor it.
Right.
And I got a tablet, but it doesn't do YouTube.
Right. We are on 15, so go ahead. This is his birthday.
So, I am glad that everybody that's here, we have 8 people watching. Thank you so much. I can't really monitor the YouTube or Twitch side individually. What? I can't. Okay. The camera, that's our picture, honey. Okay. If I monitor over there, then we're screwed.
You can't slide up the chat? Okay, that's cool.
I can't physically monitor each channel. But, okay, so we're all here. Oh. It's only taken us 48 minutes to get to the birthdays. Guys, I appreciate your patience so much. Thank you for the 5 people that are on the YouTube side and for the 3 people that are over on the Twitch side. You're troopers. That's all I can say. So our first birthday today is Shakira. She is a Colombian singer-songwriter whose 2006 hit Hips Don't Lie became a #1 hit. She initially gained fame from her '95 major label debut album, Pies Descalzo, and found international success with her 2001 track, Whenever, Whenever. Due to her heritage as a Colombian of Lebanese descent, she is perceived as partially influential for Latino and Middle Eastern musicians. She has received numerous awards, including 3 Grammys, 14 Latin Grammys, 5 MTV Music Video Awards, including the 2023 Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, 7 Billboard Music Awards, 39 Billboard Latin Music Awards, 21 Guinness World Records, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She was named the top female Latin artist of the decade by Billboard twice in the 2000s and in the 2010s. Shakira, 47 years old today. Corey says, I am a fan of her. Cool. Let's see if there's anything on there. I've got a Twitch check back and forth on, trying to find out where the Twitch is. It's not Twitch. I'm going to get on Twitch on Dadman's channel real fast.
Can I ask you a quick question?
You may.
On the stream area, you can't slide.
I can't see it.
You can't see it. Okay, gotcha.
No, there's too much of a glare.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we will just go over here. And hopefully this one is on. We have Corey over on the Twitch side too. Thank you. Thank you. So we'll just kind of check both of these out. Okay, our next person is Farrah Fawcett, passed away at 62 years old. She's a sex symbol and pop icon who rose to fame as Jill Monroe on Charlie's Angels. But sixth greatest TV star of all time. And if you remember, somehow I'm hearing myself. I think I'm going to have to just
go ahead.
I'm just going to have to
Go out in the stream yard.
There. I think that's much better. It was just a stream yard. Sorry. So Farrah Fawcett, her poster, which many is iconic, of her in a red bathing suit, catapulted her to sex symbol stardom, and it has sold over 20 million copies. She was nominated for an Emmy Award for her portrayal of Francine Hughes in the 1984 film The Burning Bed. Farrah Fawcett, 60 years old when she passed away. Hello, Q Hannibal Walking Gaming. Is that correct? Did I say correctly? Hello, good morning to you. We are doing a drive stream. As you can tell, we are driving. Let me fix this with the utility. And I'm also doing my morning musing stream.
We have donuts.
And we had donuts. Later on, go back to the stream and you can see the donuts multiple times because we were also having audio problems. This is always an experiment whenever we're driving because we're in areas that the video drops and everything else. But welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you're here. We just started our birthday part of this. Yes, 53 minutes into the actual time when our show started. Yes, I started the show early just to kind of, iron out any wrinkles or, anything like that. And at 10 o'clock, I actually started the content of our show. But between the squirrel things, Dadman stopping to get these amazing donuts and everything else, We are now 53 minutes into the show and just starting birthdays. So, welcome. You did not miss much. Yes, Snorter Pippa says it's a little roboting, probably because you're in the deepest, darkest Georgia. Yeah, of Georgia. Georgia. Absolutely. Yes. And Corey is a fan of Shakira, and her belly dancing is nice. I bet. I bet it is. We are now at Dwayne Chapman, Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter, 71 years old today. He was inspired to become a bounty hunter after serving a stint in prison for a drug-related killing. He was in the car when it occurred, but that doesn't matter. Does not matter. Yes, he came to international notice as a bounty hunter for a successful capture of Max Factor heir Andrew Luster in Mexico in 2003. And he was given a series after that. It's ironic because he was a bail jumper with the Andrew Luster case, because they arrested him and some of his colleagues, and for illegal detainment. Bounty hunting is illegal in Mexico. It is. No, I'm telling you. I'm sorry, I was looking at Dadman when I said that. And so they arrested him. They got him out on bond, and his lawyer told him to jump bail. So they got out on bail, and they fled the country. Nothing was done about it until, he had his own series, and in 2006, just before the statute of limitations was about to run out, he was arrested in Honolulu on behalf of the Mexican government, charged with deprivation of liberty in the Luster case because bounty hunting is illegal in Mexico, and they were fugitives because they jumped bail. A little over a year later, the case was dismissed because of the statute of limitations. That was the bit. I remember all that brouhaha. I remember him when they showed him. He was arrested the next day, going in a prison orange jumpsuit, going for bail, going in front of a judge. I remember all that.
The purple.
Yeah. After Dog Bounty Hunter ended, he was in a couple other shows, Dog and Beth on the Hunt and Dogs Most Wanted. So Dwayne Chapman, 71 years old. Now here is our Titanic connection today. It's Milvina Dean, passed away at 97 years old in 2009. She was famous in her later years as the last of the survivors of the Titanic disaster. She traveled on the doomed ship when she was only 2 months old. When she set sail, she was in third class, and she was headed from her native England to her new life in Kansas. And she was one of the few third-class passengers to escape on a lifeboat.
Wow. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. 97 years old when she passed away. Our next person is Christy Brinkley. Woo! 70 years old today.
Wow.
She's a supermodel who spent, let's see, do we have any? Oh, we have Balzette.
Hey, Balzette.
Balzette, what did you miss? Okay, we're doing a drive stream. We're heading back from Georgia to home. We've had multiple issues with this drive stream, with video and audio and connecting and blah, 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 blah. If you can think about it, it probably happened on the stream.
But we have donuts.
But we have donuts. Dadman bought some donuts. So when the stream's over, go back and check them, about, I don't know how much into the show. It's a ways.
We've lost track.
But somewhere, there's donuts. We have donuts. And they're amazing looking donuts too. We actually I started the stream a little earlier than 10 o'clock, but we were just chatting and trying to iron out some of the wrinkles of the stream. And then at 10 o'clock, I started the show. And then that's when weird things started happening, like StreamYard stopped working, but the stream kept going. And there was, and then there was no audio, and then there was echoes, and then it just was a lot of brouhaha. And so about 10 minutes ago, we actually started doing our birthdays, which is the first part of our show. I hear about this. And so I hear you. I'm sorry, I'm trying. I can't. I hear you about problems on YouTube stream. It only works like once a month for me. We're doing StreamYards. So I can stream to YouTube and Twitch, which I don't think anybody's been responding on Twitch. So, but yes. I have to stream to Twitch, then export to YouTube, and eventually Rumble. But with StreamYards, we can do both. It's just, since we're driving, sometimes just figuring out the logistics of it. And yes, donuts make everything better. Yum. So Christy Brinkley, back to our birthday. 70 years old today, by the way. And I'll tell you, I wish I could show a picture of her because she still looks good. Money can buy beauty, that's all I can say. She spent 25 years as the face of the CoverGirl Cosmetics, which is one of the longest contracts in modeling industry's history. She's been married 4 times, most notably to Billy Joel. She had a recurring role in National Lampoon's Vacation films, playing an object of lust and desire for the main character, Clark Griswold, who was played by Chevy Chase. And she also has one of her husbands, I don't know if it's a current one or not, but was into real estate. So she's pretty wealthy just through her real estate earnings alone. But yes, 70 years old today. And let's see. StreamYards for your phone, you have to, for iOS is for Apple phones, right? You can, there is an app for it, but you have to go through the internet, through a browser, like I use Safari, to just go into StreamYard.com, and that's the only way you can host the stream. Through the app, you can do it, but only if you're a guest. Because we're doing StreamYards right now. So our next person is Blake Clark, 78 years old. He's an American actor and stand-up comedian. He's been cast in many, many Adam Sandler films. The Waterboy, Little Nicky, Mr. Deeds, 8 Crazy Nights, 50 First Dates, I Pronounce You, Chuck and Larry, Bedtime Stories, Grown Ups, and That's My Boy. He was also Fred the Chauffeur in Remington Steele. I did not know that about this person. But when I looked at him, I went, yeah, I liked Remington Steele. We're now entering Wrightsville, for those of you who are keeping track.
Wasn't that Pierce Brosnan?
Yes.
Right, the man who everybody wanted to be James Bond for the longest time.
I think he missed the timing because of Remington Steele. He couldn't get out of the contract.
Well, he's more James Bond to me than Daniel Craig ever was. But
I agree. And in Toy Story 3, he replaced his close friend Jim Varney as the voice of Slinky Dog when Jim Varney passed away from lung cancer. And then he continued to do Slinky Dog. So Blake Clark, 78 years old. Very interesting. And our next person is Ina Garten, 76 years old. I thought this was, I did not know this about her. She's a former White House nuclear policy analyst who became a cuisine chef and the Barefoot Contessa television host. She's self-taught and widely
Wait,
known.
what? Nuclear policy and cooking?
She was a nuclear policy analyst. Let me finish the thing. She's widely known for her heavy use of fresh ingredients. She is self-taught, so she never went to culinary school. While living in New York, she just on the spur of the moment bought a specialty food store after finding an ad in the New York Times. What?
Is this like a Mercedes or something, a hearse type?
I don't know what it is. It's a weird look, isn't it?
It almost looks like a hearse, but I don't think it is. But it's like.
Wait, we'll let it turn and we'll look. There's no one behind us. I believe it is a hearse.
Holy crap!
Yep, I believe it is a hearse. Yes.
Okay.
So she's just on the spur of the moment bought a specialty food store, and through that, the store became known as the Barefoot Contessa. It helped her launch her culinary career, and then she's built an office above the store, which later became the offices where she wrote her cookbooks. So yes, she started off as a White House nuclear policy analyst, and then at some point bought a food store.
Wow.
Our next person, which will click off our Star Trek box, is Brett Spiner. Brett Spiner? I think that's
Spider.
It's Spiner, right? Yeah, okay. I always worry sometimes that I'm pronouncing him wrong. 75 years old. He is best known for his role as an android Data on the television series Star Trek The Next Generation, the films, 4 subsequent films, and then Star Trek Picard. In 1997, he won the Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of Data in Star Trek First Contact. And he was nominated in the same category for portraying Dr. Brackish Oaken in Independence Day.
Dr. Oaken.
A role he reprised in Independence Day Resurgence. How can he do that? I thought he was killed in Independence Day.
He was in a coma, theoretically,
Oh.
and then he
Okay.
resurrected. But when he resurrected, he was like even more mad and crazy.
Okay.
So.
And he's also enjoyed a career in theater and as a musician. 75 years ago, Brent Spiner.
Remember, they're always temporarily asleep, so they can bring them back. At least they didn't cut it in half.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you know he appeared on episodes of Night Court too?
About that said, what a way to begin a career. And I forgot that he was in Independence Day.
Yep. Was in the old Harry Anderson Night Court.
I can believe that.
Yep.
I can believe that. Our next person is Graham Nash. He's a tenor. His voice range is tenor, singer-songwriter in Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, who also sang with the Hollies. He has a collection of photographs, and he is a published photographer. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Crosby, Stills, and Nash in '97, and as a member of the Hollies in 2010. He was appointed an officer of the Order of the British Empire birthday honors list for services to music and to charity. I think it's sold part of the private collection, and it has the largest not only but thank you so much. Appreciate it so much. Hello, everybody. I believe I'm back. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Okay, everybody. I'm hoping this is working. Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Oh gosh, I don't even know what I did with all the papers.
Can you turn the volume up?
Hey, yes, thank you, thank you. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, everybody. This is such a pain. I am yeah. We are back. We are back. Okay. Our next birthday. Here we gonna do. I see the cars. I see the clouds. Our next actor is James Joyce. He is an acclaimed Irish modernist author. Became known for his incredible command of the English language and for his provocatively complex works of fiction. His famous pieces include Ulysses, Finian's Wake, A Portrait of an Artist as a Young Man, and Dubliners. Upon hearing critics call Ulysses profane and vulgar, Joyce responded by saying, "If Ulysses is unfit to read, then life is unfit to live." Near the end of his career, his life, he was blind. He was going blind, and he had many of his friends help him write his final book, which was Finian's Wake. Our next person is Anne Rand, passed away at 77 years old. She was a Russian-American novelist, philosopher, and conservative libertarian political activist who most famously wrote The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged. She's also known for developing a philosophical system called objectivism. And this is a quote from her. "My philosophy, in essence, is the concept of man as a heroic being with his own happiness as the moral purpose of life, with productive achievement as his noblest activity and reason as the absent." So basically, if it sounds like if it made your life better, you can do it. Wow. Okie dokie. Not a big fan of Ayn Rand, I'll be honest with you. Our next person is Jordan Tutu, 41 years old. He's an NHL right winger who became the first Inuit player in the league. He began wearing the number 22 as a play on his last name. In 2001, he was the 98th overall pick in the NHL draft, and he made his debut with the Predators in the 2003-2004 season. He spent 8 years with the Predators, Nashville Predators, before signing with the Detroit Red Wings in 2012. And in 2016, he signed with the Chicago Blackhawks, which was the final team he played on. Jordan Tutu, 41 years old today. I'm just checking to see if anybody's commenting. Okay, we're passing. Da 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 da. Okay. We have now passed the car. Our next person is Ross Valerie. Was born in 1949. I did not put a birthday. Let's see. 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99, 99, 2000. 2000. 1949. So 50, 70, 75, 75 years. Hey, I figured it out. 75 years old. An American musician who is best known as the original bass player for the rock band Journey from 1973 to 85, and again from 1985 to 2000. He performed with other bands such as The Storm and the Steve Miller Band, and he was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of Journey in 2017. Oh, how many people do we have watching? We have 8 people over here on the YouTube side. Wow, thank you very much. I wish I could see how many people were over on the Twitch side. Let me see if I can look real quick. Nice. I can never find things on 3 over here on the Twitch side. Okay. So let's figure out how we go back onto YouTube here. We're back on YouTube. Well, thank you for just listening, Bells. That is good. We're half the time I don't know, but we have quite a few people watching, and so I'm happy about that. And we have our next person who died at 74 years old. It was Frank Lloyd. He was a director who is best known as one of the founders of the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences. He served as the president of the Academy from 34 to 35, and his films The Divine Lady and Cavalcade earned him Academy Awards as Best Director. He directed Clark Gable in the 1935 film Mutiny on the Bounty, and in 1957 he received the George Eastman Award for his achievements in film. Pretty cool, huh? Frank Lloyd.
That's not like, okay, that's different than Frank Lloyd Wright, right?
Well, yes, if it was Frank Lloyd Wright, it would say Frank Lloyd Wright, wouldn't it?
That's a musical guy, though, right?
No, Frank Lloyd Wright.
Or I think it's
Andrew Lloyd Webber is the music guy. Frank Lloyd Wright is an architect. Our next person is Albert Sidney Johnson, war veteran who served as a general with the Texian Army, the Confederate States Army, and the United States Army. He was killed in the Battle of Shiloh, making him the highest ranking officer killed during the American Civil War.
He got shot through the kneecap. And he just bled to death.
Well, he didn't realize it, did he?
No, he never felt it. He didn't realize he was bleeding.
Yeah.
We saw that spot, too.
Yes, we did. Oh, wait, is everything still good? Okay. I just cannot see this at all. I got to get a new screen. Look how it's cut up that is.
Yeah, good.
Our next person is someone for Dadman here, George Hollis. Passed away in 1983. I don't remember how old he was. What are you doing?
Just checking the map.
We need to go straight. We need to go straight. Come on.
I know.
Then you don't need to check it. Go straight. Follow 15.
Yeah, I will.
Remember when we came last time, I said, because we did the wrong way, I said we need to go this way.
Yeah, and we also see 216. So, hey.
15 will go here. Okay, George Hollis died at 83. Let's see, 83. He died at 88. 88 years old, it looks like. He was nicknamed Papa Bear and Mr. Everything. He was an American professional football player, coach, and team owner. He is best remembered as the founder and longtime owner and coach of the Chicago Bears. The Bears! Whom he helped capture 8 NFL championships from 1921 to 63. And on 4 occasions, he served as his own head coach while he was a player. And he was also a lesser known as a professional, known as a player for the New York Yankees of Major League Baseball. He was one of the co-founders of the American Professional Football Association, which is now the NFL in 1920. And in 63, he became one of the first 17 inductees of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He was the oldest person in NFL history to serve as head coach at the age of 72 years and 318 days when he coached the final game of his career in December of 67. And that record stood for 50 years.
That's just odd to be a player coach in the NFL in football. I can see it like in baseball, but football's a bit different.
Yeah. See ya, Atwood.
Take care, Atwood.
And see ya. Oh, that was that saying see ya to Atwood. I thought he was. Okay, I got it. Okay, we've been on this stream forever. Our next person is Brian Cage, 40 years old, American professional wrestler and bodybuilder, currently signed with the All Elite Wrestling. He performs with the AEW assistant program called Ring of Honor. He was part of the Embassy group and is a former RHO World 6-man tag team champion. In the AEW, he is a former FTW champion and also competes on the independent circuit. Brian Cage. And then we have Adam Ferreira, 58 years old, born in 1966. He's an actor, comedian, who was cast as a member on the FX series Rescue Me, which also starred someone I really like, Dennis Leary.
Yep.
And is a co-host of the U.S. version of Top Gear USA. Top Gear, if you guys don't know, is a car show, basically. Some of the highlights that he did in Top Gear USA include jumping a 76 Coupe de Ville Cadillac 46 feet in the air, getting a Ferrari F12 Berlinetta up to 180 miles per hour, hang gliding a Mustang off a cliff, and driving one of the original 1966 MK2 GT40s, which won the Le Mans. He is also known for playing the character on Rescue Me, and also playing opposite Eddie Falco on the Showtime series Nurse Jackie, and also playing a detective on the TV series The Job. Eddie Ferrara. And that is our birthdays for today. Top Gear used to be good. Well, it started off as a BBC show, and I kind of enjoyed watching the BBC show. I remember watching it, not a lot, but I did watch it. I've never watched Top Gear USA. I didn't even know it existed, to be honest with you. So, yes. So that is our birthdays for today, and now it's time for celebrations. Celebration time, everybody. So we are going to quickly go through these celebrations because we've been on the air for quite a long time, and I think I want to take a nap. So our first one is National Wear Red Day, and on this day, which is considered American Heart Month. February is considered American Heart Month. Everyone across the country wears the color red in order to raise and spread awareness in hopes to eradicate heart disease and stroke in millions of women all over the nation. So put on your reddish red, whether it be lipstick, a pair of pants, or your favorite hat, and paint the city red. This campaign urges women to learn their risk for heart disease and to take steps to lower their risks. Some of the things that it can increase the women's chances of heart disease: smoking, sedentary lifestyle, family history, diabetes, stress, inflammatory diseases like rheumatoid arthritis and Crohn's, complications during pregnancy and menopause. We can prevent or reverse many of these risks by taking action. So and I am not a doctor, so speak with your physician to find out ways to help you reduce your risk of heart attack and stroke. But some things you can do without talking to a physician: quit smoking. You might need to go see someone to get help doing that, but that will help reduce your risk. Change your lifestyle. Start walking more. Get up and move around. And get a routine physical exam. Heart disease and stroke will kill 1 in 3 women. These diseases are 80% preventable, according to the Go Red for Women's official website. Yes, women tend to when we have heart attacks are different than men. They're not the same. You know, the different symptoms. And women a lot of times tend to ignore them, or think it's like just heartburn or something like that. So yes, learn about that. And another one is National Give Kids a Smile Day. This is an opportunity. This kicks off something that goes on year round, by the way. This is not just one day that they do this. It gives an opportunity for kids.
Oh, wow, this is 16.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I thought we were going to go to that stupid town, and I guess
What,
not.
16?
Yeah, we got to take 16 east.
Oh.
So, okay.
Wow, that is a hell of a lot easier than what we did last
I
time.
know, and there's only the gas station, but there's no food, so we'll have to go down the road a bit. Okay.
Okay, well, this
was a straighter shot.
Yes.
And we did have better spots to stop at earlier. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, what we're learning are the best way to drive. All of them started out decent, but it's like everything else, quality. Yeah, with Top Gear. I think that's with most shows. I think sometimes they don't know when to stop. And they do those extra 1 to 5 years that are sucky. And so you forget all the good shows because all you remember are the bad ones. So cool. Well, we are on the interstate, everybody. So this is National Give Kids a Smile Day. It's an opportunity for kids who can't normally afford to go see a dentist to get some free dental care. Dentists, as well as the hygienists, assistants, and other volunteers, use their time and talents to ensure that children are given the dental care they need and deserve all across the country. This day started in 2002 by 2 dentists in St. Louis, Missouri. The first celebration of this day gathered together 15 dental chairs to give free dental care to almost 400 children in a dental clinic that was about to be demolished. It is now sponsored by the American Dental Association and is a nonprofit organization. And today is a kickoff event for, like I said, oral care and dental events that happen year round. And as we said earlier, it is Groundhog Day. This is I've got a lot of from the trees, so it's hard for me to read. NationalToday.com. Each year on Groundhog Day, people flock to Gobbler's Knob in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, to await the forecast of the local rodent celebrity. Originating with German settlers who came to Pennsylvania in the 1700s and brought their seasonal superstitions with them. Legend has it that if Phil sees his shadow on February 2nd, the winter chill will continue. Oddly, if the weather is cloudy and he doesn't see a shadow, we can expect warmer temperatures in an early spring. Groundhog Day is a tradition to be cherished, and yes, it is also a film starring Bill Murray. And there's also a thing in Europe, Hedgehog Day. This is an ancient Roman tradition passed down into European folklore, particularly in Ireland. If a hedgehog is seen at the start of February, if a hedgehog was seen at the start of February, it was thought to be a sign of good weather and a promise of warmer days. Whereas a no-show meant winter was sure to continue for several more weeks. In hindsight, this may not have been a very reliable method since hedgehogs hibernate from November through the middle of March. So if they happened to see one, it was usually them waking up looking for food. National Hedgehog Day is also tied in with the U.S. release date of Sonic the Hedgehog 3 in 1994 video game. There have been a number of famous hedgehogs in culture. Sonic, for sure. And also the British children's author Beatrix Potter created Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, who was really good at laundry. And hedgehogs, just in general, have become kind of a popular pet. But you have to be very careful because they do have spines and they can hurt. Yeah, don't know when to stop. Like Star Wars, Star Trek, Terminator, Fast and Furious, just to name a few. Absolutely. I think there's some TV shows that should have stopped.
Simpsons?
The Simpsons, yeah, way before they did.
They're still dope.
And it's also National Crepe Day. It says, forget the pancakes. They have no subtlety. This is from daysoftheyear.com, by the way. Forget the pancakes. They have no subtlety. They're just big bready flops of dough on the pan. And crepes that need to be on a diet. National Crepe Day, or Crepe Day, encourages people to turn their flat pancakes into a thinner, better version and enjoy the absolutely delicious bit of airy breakfast, airy breakfast, lunch, or dinner. That is the crepe. There's so many ways you can prepare crepes. You can want a fruity breakfast, wrap some fruit up in a crepe. Want something a little more savory? No problem. There's nothing like a rich beef and mushroom-filled crepe that is drizzled with gravy. So, many, many ways you can enjoy crepes. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even a snack. And while you're eating those crepes, you can enjoy. Were you just talking about hedgehogs? Yes, I was. It is National Hedgehog Day. Let's see. Thinner, better version. That's why you don't shake babies. Hashtag pancakes for the win.
Crepes are almost like tortillas.
Crepes are thin. They're thin, but I always thought crepes were a little sweeter than but I don't know if, I mean, you can take and just make a thinner pancake batter and make a crepe, just thinner. I think crepes might be really good for you when you, like, wrap your bacon. Dadman likes to take and wrap his bacon, or, that sounded so wrong. When he has breakfast and he has bacon, he likes to wrap the bacon into pancakes and have them like instead of like a pigs in a blanket where they do hot dogs or sausage, he likes to eat them like that. I wonder if a crepe would be, but you don't get all the dough and good.
Right, I know. Sometimes it's the dough with the grease combined.
But I also saw a neat way where they took cooked bacon and they put it on, they put some pancake batter and then stuck a piece of bacon and put a little more pancake batter on top of that, and then you kind of cooked it in the pancake.
Wow, that's interesting.
That sounds good. Let's see. The blue critters that spent. I'm trying to read the chat. It's bouncing. The blue critters that spin and run really, really fast. Collect rings has a two-tailed fox friend that flies and is being chased by a dude with a red beard. That's all I know about them. Well, apparently on Hedgehog Day, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was released in the 90s. So they do put it with that. And Bell's at Sega had a major woke fail. Excuse me, a red moustache. And I guess there's I'm good without Wokenik, and that's cool. So, while you're enjoying enjoying your break, you can play the ukulele, because today is National Ukulele Day. It was introduced to Hawaii in the late 1800s when some tourists come over, or immigrants came over to Hawaii. They weren't tourists. And some of the immigrants had an instrument that was kind of like the cousin to it, and I don't remember the name of it. And they were just fascinated with the sound. And also on that trip were 3 Portuguese immigrants and then they started making ukuleles. And Hawaii just loved them, and it quickly adapted into Hawaiian culture. In the early 1900s, tourists who came to Hawaii heard the ukuleles, and they fell in love with them also. Excuse me. It's just, you can't be sad when you hear a ukulele, I don't think. There was one of the most well-known Hawaiian ukulele players is Brother Iz, and he brought it back to popularity when he sang Over the Rainbow. Oh my gosh, I love listening to him sing that. It was part of his first solo album, released in '93, and it's the best-selling of all time by a Hawaiian artist. And I really find that interesting because, who was that? There was another Hawaiian artist before him, Don Ho, who I thought would have more record sales. But interesting. And the ukulele, the most overrated, annoying, terrible instrument ever used, and the stupidest, fake apology videos in history. I like the ukulele. I'm sorry you like the ukulele. But I like the ukulele. I want to learn how to play the ukulele, actually. And today is also National Tater Tots Day. Woohoo! Yay! And you know who invented the tater tots?
Tater?
No, Orida, the company.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Orida is a company that makes French fries and stuff over here, hash browns. And Orida is a combination of Oregon and Idaho.
Oh, interesting.
These crispy, bite-sized golden nuggets make a delightful snack or side dish. And Sonic first started off doing tater tots. It was the first fast food place to do tater tots. Other places do them now, or somewhat versions of them, but yeah. And we have that tater tot. Now we're talking. Yes, I like tater tots, a little bit of onion and peppers and cheese on them. Bacon. Or just plain tater tots if they're cooked right. Yeah. A little salt. It's also National River Day. This brings attention to the benefits that rivers continue to offer humans, and also to remind people that rivers are a natural resource and they need to be taken care of. And yeah, I see that it's laggy. It's just not a lot we can do where we're at. We have National Heavenly Hash Day. Is it getting a little better? I think so. From nationaltoday.com, the origin of Heavenly Hash dates back to 1923 when it emerged as a candy. Heavenly Hash started as a candy for the first time. Homemade Heavenly Hash recipes are readily found on the internet, and they range from fudge-like squares to more like egg-like formations to even a cake topping. It involved chocolate and some nuts and marshmallows. These days, Heavenly Hash is probably better known as an ice cream flavor.
Yes.
It now comprises vanilla and chocolate ice cream that features many marshmallows, almonds, and chocolate bits. However, Heavenly Hash is not just constrained to just candy. In some recipes, it is a mixture of cooked rice, whipped cream topping, and pineapple with any number of variations. And in others, it's a mixture of fruit with mayonnaise dressing. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Heavenly Hash has got different things. When people hear Heavenly Hash, they're it's going to be laggy about that just because of where we're driving. There's no I can't do anything about that. We just keep driving until it's not laggy anymore. Then we have National Catcher's Day. Commemorates folks who play the position of catcher in the game of baseball and softball.
That's cool.
Not only do they work closely with the pitcher during the game, they also have to act as leader in the field because they have an excellent view of the entire area. When catchers first started, they stood up and were sometimes 25 feet behind the batter when catchers first started.
Okay.
I thought that was an interesting little thing. But being a catcher is an important role in the game, and so we need to show some appreciation to them. We also have 2FA Day. That's two-factor authentication day, for those that don't know the abbreviation. It's just another way to help prevent online fraud. It's very relevant in a lot of security. Either you have to get a number through an authenticator, or they text you a number, or email you a number before they will give you access to your site. And it's just one way to help with our online security.
Hell to J.D. Kirk if he's working.
For that?
Yeah, IT.
Oh, yes. And now this one is really interesting. Actually, we're going to do another one first. It's National Brown Dog Day. Excuse me. Today is a day to celebrate every brown dog that we know. Brown is one of the more common canine colors and can be found in breeds around the world. One of the most popular is the chocolate Labrador. If you have a brown-toned dog, give it some extra love today. And talking of dogs, it's Sled Dog Day from nationaltoday.com. This is a day set aside to honor the hardest working dog breed, the sled dogs. These large dogs are trained to wear a harness and pull heavy weights in the coldest regions. They were the only means of transport in the areas such as the Arctic for thousands of years, and are still the most reliable way to transport supplies in more rural areas. Sled dogs played an important role in the exploration of the Arctic and the Antarctic poles, and were instrumental during the Alaskan gold rush. So Sled Dog Days today. And this is our very last day for today. What? With 2FA, if you use Google Authenticator, it will only work properly if you use it on the devices you most recently downloaded it on. It almost locked myself out of one of my accounts yesterday. Oh, wow. Thank you, and thank you for the blessing. I do think most places that have a two-factor authentication also have an alternate way you can do it. Also, because I have one that it wants two-factor authentication, and I got it on there, and I put the number in, and it won't acknowledge it. So I just do it another way. But yes, it can. Gotta be careful with that. And this is our very last day today. It's National Working Naked Day. Yes, you did hear that correctly. While it might be hard to believe, there is such a thing as National Working Naked Day. It's true that when most people think about work, nakedness isn't one of the first things that come to mind. But what about choosing to think about working from home? Still no? Well, for those people who do work from home, they could, in theory, work naked. Because really, who would know, right? Well, that is the whole idea for this holiday, to honor the freedom that working from home allows to people all over the world. And that was from the daysoftheyear.com. Working Nation, Working Naked Day. So that is all of our celebrations and our birthdays. And so it's only Fawns Day. only fans Day. Got it. I'm pulling this out a little bit so I can see this. And I want to thank the six people who have, I can't tell, 8 people who have stuck it out through this very interesting show that we've done. But we are getting close to going and getting lunch. And we have been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. So I am going to say thank you all very much. And I don't have the slide, but I can still say my ending phrase to you all. So I will see you next time. And remember to be kind, show love. Remember, you're not promised tomorrow, so go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Bye, everybody. And wait a minute. I might work naked around the house. Does that count? B from O. Absolutely. And all that wonderful comment, which I love. I am going to say goodbye, everybody, and I wish you peace. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye.